Alright you guys, so today I am going to do a 1-week review of the Nest X Yale deadbolt lock. First impressions as I pulled it out of the box, you can see the unboxing video I also have. So this is a very sturdy piece of equipment. It's very heavy, it's not light, it's not junky, there's really no plastic, especially on the exterior portion. I mean, that's just a good piece of equipment right there. Here on the interior side, you have a speaker, a little button here to put it in privacy mode, and this is the battery cover, and that is removed via a little pin that you stick down into this hole. You could really use, a small flat or a small screwdriver or anything like that to also do it. But as opposed to stylishness, it's a very stylish lock. This one was in the satin nickel finish, and the satin nickel, I think, matches a lot better on the interior than on the exterior. There's really not a whole lot of satin. Overall, I have found that this does not work with Alexa, which I am disappointed about. Greatly disappointed about, actually. I was expecting it to be. In fact, I imagine this is probably the only smart lock on the market that doesn't work with Alexa. I imagine if any of the others, like Schlag or Schlage, however you want to say that. In fact, I even think the other Yale works with Alexa, the cheaper version. The fact that the other Nest products, like the Nest cameras and the Nest thermostat, work with Alexa, but this lock does not, just kind of sets me off a little bit. That's my preferred smart home device as opposed to the Google Hub, which is the one that you can use with this. With all of the other Nest equipment working with Alexa, this should too. So that makes no sense. Google, fix that. I know you want us to buy your product, but come on, everything else works with the other. So, but to lock it is as simple as pressing that Yale logo there, and it makes a nice audible tone whenever it works. And if it for some reason does not lock, the app will notify your phone. I'm going to move away from it because I'm going to put in my code, but if you want to put in your code, you just touch this, and then your number keypad comes up. I'm going to insert my code. Once your code is done, you press check mark, and the door is now unlocked. I'm sure you heard it go or wind out or whatever. If you have an older home or just a home that has settled a little bit, we've all been there when you just maybe have to push the door a little bit to get the deadbolt to latch. Then you may have some problems initially, and you may have to do some fine tuning on your frame. I actually had to do a little bit of filing on my strike plate. Sometimes you'll find that the holes where your existing strike plate are maybe a little strip, something like that. But if it's not easy to turn like this, effortless, then your lock is probably going to have difficulties. But one thing I do wish that it had, and it may, and I may be missing it, is I wish it gave an audible tone for walking in, For instance, there should be a sensor right here. And whenever the door opens and closes, you should get a beep, beep, beep sound such as that. But overall, as opposed to stylishness and quality of the materials of the lock, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Functionality, I'd probably give it the exact same rating. However, I am disappointed that this lock does not work with Alexa. So if you are dead set on Alexa, if you like all of your other Nest products working with it, don't buy that one. Find another lock, unless Google changes something, which please do. I've already purchased this lock, so feel free to take this into consideration, Google. Thanks.